Think of your body like a giant conveyor belt. If there's tightness in the front, which is your anterior chain, it pulls everything downwards, which can cause lower back pain. If there's tightness in the back, which is your posterior chain, it can cause compression, which can also cause lower back pain. And if there's tightness in the sides, which is your lateral chain, it can pull things downward and make you wonky, and also cause lower back pain. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have time to stretch all day, every day. So I'm going to give you my 3 best stretches that you can add as non-negotiables that you can use every day. Something is always better than nothing, and if your something is super effective, it's a massive win. For a nice deep stretch of the whole front of us, we want to get a pillow for our kneesies. It's nice and soft so we can chill out. From here, take a nice big step out, and we're trying to let our hips sink down like this. So we get a bit of a stretch at the front here at the quad and at the hip flexors, and we're starting to feel a wee bit in the tummy. Now, from here, what we want to do is elevate our shoulder up and try and get this stretch coming more higher here. From there, we can reach the arm up as well, and then think about trying to reach up to the ceiling as much as we can. This really helps to stretch out all of this front section here. From there, if it feels okay and you want to take it a little bit further, what you can do is lean yourself over to the side and put your hand down on the floor and reach yourself back even further. It makes it a little bit more tense, so if you're not used to it, then from there, just hang out here and get used to this. So you can rock in and out of the position like this. Breathe nice and deeply as well. Try and sink down lower. Squeeze your bum on the back leg every now and again. Try and sink yourself down. And then, like I said, if it feels okay, you can go to the fingertips and lean and reach, or you can go to the flat of the hand and reach like that. You want to make sure to do both sides. Check for any tightness side to side as well. So rock yourself in and out first. Have a wee squeeze of the bum. Relax the breathing. Elevate the shoulder up. Try and get it into the belly. Reach the arm up. Hang out for a second. And then again, hand down to the floor. Reach up as much as we can. Try and push that hip down even further. Almost if you're trying to get your hip as far away from your hand as possible. Hang out. Have a little bit of wiggle. Feels okay. Go to the flat of the hand. Lovely stretch. So as I was saying, if your anterior chain is tight, that can pull on the hip flexors, and that can also cause knee pain or cause an anterior pelvic tilt. Think about that idea of really opening things up at the front and reaching as far as you can. You will get better at it with practice. Now, let's take a look at your rear. So first things first, bum to the sky, and from here we can start to march our heels down to the ground and start to get a nice deep calf stretch like this. We can even do that same technique with the shoulder blade. If I put my right heel down and lift my right shoulder blade up as much as I can, it makes that stretch a little bit more intense all the way down the back. Same on the left side, and really stretch out like this. If that all feels okay, we can then have a few steps forwards, trying to get the feet nice and close to the hands, and then a few steps backwards as well. Backwards always feels more intense for some reason. I never know why. And then from here, we can just rock ourselves forwards and backwards. We can work on stretching the shoulders in this position too, or we can work more on the lower part of the body like this, rocking forwards and backwards. So a few steps forwards, a few steps backwards, a little shoulder wiggle side to side, and some rocky forwards and backwards. Lovely movement. Try not to overcomplicate it too much. Just give yourself some wiggles and some movement. I love animal movements. They are so joint friendly and easy to play with. Remember that you're not a robot and you can move in all kinds of ways. This is the type of stuff that you see kids doing at gymnastics schools in their first year, and then a year after that, they're doing things like legless rope climbs and all kinds of crazy flips and tricks. Get a better relationship with the floor, and I guarantee you it will do more for you than a list of boring corrective exercises that you find in your online searches. Move like a kid and you're more likely to feel younger. If you're going to bear with me for a little bit longer, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give us a like. It helps us reach more people to help make them strong and flexible, or long and sexible, as we like to say. Now, let's take a look at your side bits. This is one of my favorite stretches that I learned in pole dancing. So what we want to do is be nice and close here with our feet. So feet are nice and close, hand in front of the post, and then from here I reach up and over like this and grab behind After that, I just lean myself out, try and turn myself into a nice C shape. So you can drop the hand down to where you need it to be to get the best stretch like this. So I feel this all in the lats here, all down the side and even into the hip too. And if I cross my leg over at the bottom here, I can even get deeper into the hip like that. We want to do both sides, but don't worry if you don't have access to your rig post. Come with me. You can use a door frame in exactly the same way. So I'm breaking the studio magic here. You can see my messy corner. So from here, I can still reach in and do that exact same stretch. So just use the door frame like this. So feet are still nice and close. I just have to have my hand on the back here like that. So I can still do the same stretch, still move into the different positions like this. And then I can do that on both sides. Did you get all the stuff? Did you get the ladder? Have you seen checked out our slant board video as well? You should check out our slant board video. So, yeah, so if you don't have a pole, don't worry, you can use that. So again, we just nice and close, reach out, make that nice big C shape. And again, don't forget breathing and hang out into that position and look for differences side to side. Tightness in your lateral chain can cause all kinds of issues like dropping a shoulder down or hiking a hip up. If your ribs are feeling constricted as well, it can even hinder your breathing. Even I didn't know I was going to do that. If one side is considerably tighter compared to the other side, then make sure to spend more time on the tighter side. This is one of the principles with the simplistic mobility method. Any movement that you do, compare it side to side. If things like this go unchecked for a very long time, it can cause all kinds of weird aches and pains. I love having a first thing in the morning stretchy stretch. So if you set the habit to get up 5 minutes earlier every day, that is the best time to do these stretches. It doesn't have to be a big deal. You don't have to get a sweat on. Just get into the position and have yourself a wiggle. Do each side with the psoas stretch and the side stretches, and then a few bear crawls and you're done. The more you practice them, the more you'll loosen off, and you'll even wake up in the mornings feeling less stiff because you'll wake up ready to move. If you feel like you need to take an in-depth look at everything that you need to work on with your entire body's mobility, then head over to tommorrison.uk and check out the simplistic mobility method. You can do it 3 to 4 times a week. You only need to set aside 40 minutes for it, and we'll show you everything that you need to know to fix your imbalances and to get strong and flexible, or long and sexible, as we like to say.